us conservatives are just so stupid, all we can do is quote bumper stickers, so let me fulfill that for them. It said, when the people lead, the leaders will follow. Back in August, I told you on the air that I was working on something. Well, here's what I was working on, and it's going to take me about a year to complete because I want to make sure absolutely everything is buttoned up. I have been assembling a team. I really am no different than you. I'm a guy who grew up in my dad's bakery. I'm a self-educated guy, and I am just trying. I find myself in an amazing situation. A new friend of mine said to me, he said, hey, why don't you and your wife come on over? We're just going to have, Saturday night, we're just going to have a dinner with friends. Why don't you come over? My wife said, you know, you probably don't wear sweatpants. And I'm like, honey, my other pants barely fit me. Come on, we're just going over for Friday night with some friends. I walk in, and it's Steve Ford, just one of the friends. And I'm like, hey, I'm so glad I didn't wear the sweatpants. I find myself in an incredible situation where I can actually sit down, and have peace and go, so Steve, let me ask you this question. I've begun to assemble a team of advisors to talk to me about finance and foreign policy and education and defense, social issues, and energy and health care. What I've done is I found two really smart people in each category. Two really they've had all kinds of experience. And then I've coupled them with one rebel, one radical. I hear that's popular to be a radical now. But these radicals are not the kind of radicals that are wearing the J t-shirts. These radicals are the ones wearing the Jefferson t-shirts. Somebody that says we haven't been living what those guys wanted to do for 100 years. You really want to unleash America? You really want to change it? Here's how you do it. And I have those three people in each category meet with me, and we are devising a plan. And here's how it's going to work. I've done a lot of reading on history in the last few years, and I was amazed to find that what we're experiencing now is really a ticking time bomb that they designed about 100 years ago at the beginning of the progressive movement. And they thought, you know what, if we just do this and this and this and this, over time, if we do it in both the Republican and the Democratic parties, we will have our socialist utopia. Well, I say again, two can play at that game. I am drafting plans now to bring us back to an America that our founders would understand. Our libertarian friends, they never win elections because they always stand up and say, you know what? I'm going to swear, take the oath of office on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, I'm abolishing the IRS, and on Thursday, I'm bringing all of our troops home from around the world, and honestly, it can't be done. It has been done for 100 years, 100 years of laying this foundation. Some of the stupid stuff we can do on Tuesday afternoon. Hey, let's skip the parade this year. I'm cleaning up some of the stupid stuff. But the rest of it might take 2 years, 4 years, 10 years, 50 years. We need to start thinking like the Chinese. I'm developing a 100-year plan for America. A 100-year plan. We will plant this idea and it will sprout roots. This isn't for us. This is for our children and our grandchildren. Ronald Reagan said, if I may paraphrase him, most people spend their whole lives wondering if they made a difference in the world. Let me tell you something. I promise you, if you choose to do the hard things this year, this time next year, you will have the answer to that question. You will change the course of history. So here's what we're doing. This is the beginning. Next year, I've divided the country up into 7 separate regions. And I'm having conventions around the country. They're education conventions. You're going to get up early on a Saturday morning and you're going to go to bed late. And you are going to learn about history. You're going to learn about finance. You're going to learn about community organizing. You're going to learn everything we need to know. If you want to be a politician, we're going to teach you how to be a politician. We're going to teach you the fundamentals of why values and virtues and ethics are important. We're going to mass together in our little community organizing group, the beginnings of the 912 group, and we are going to go out and register people to vote. But we're going to register people to vote without taking a dime from the federal government and without smuggling any underage hookers across the border. Because I say again, 2 can play at this game. I'm here to announce the first convention site is Orlando, Florida. It will be on March 27th at UCF Arena. Get a nap in before you come. The other regions, is anybody from outside of Florida here? God bless you. The other regions, up at glennbeck.com today, we have partnered with a company called Eventful, and you can actually go and vote for what city you want it to be in, because, quite honestly, I don't think I need to spend much time in Manhattan. So you'll be able to vote for your region so we can come to yours, because we're going to do 7 of these, is the initial thought, and then, come August 28th, I would like you to make your plans now to join me at the feet of Abraham Lincoln in Washington, D.C. Now, I will tell you, a lot of people in the last couple of days have asked me, and again, this is how desperate America is, are you running for anything? And I have to tell you this, I did think about running, but I don't even think those phantom people with those phantom created jobs in those phantom districts would actually vote for me. So the answer is no. We are standing shoulder to shoulder together. We together will lead. We're going to Washington together, where I will outline the steps that we need to take. You will have your community organizing group together. We will all be together. I will give you then, this is the first thing we demand come 2010. But 2010, you remember, gee, wait a minute, October is here. October, November, gee, it's almost like when we meet in August, we have a plan on, you demand this. And when they see the tens of thousands, as it will be reported on the mall, they will know